delivery time. Time to unload this new DTF.
Guess what, guys? I finally got my new DTF printer. As you saw it coming off the truck, I have all these boxes here before me, so now it's time to go ahead and unbox this. Now, if you saw my last DTF unboxing from Pro Colored, let's just say I pray this goes a whole lot smoother. I have a whole brand new printer system from a whole brand new company. I've heard nothing but good things about them, so I'm excited to unbox this and start my new DTF journey all over again with them, and I can't wait to share it with you. So I'm gonna jump right into the intro and get to unboxing. Let's go. So these are all the packages that I have. I have a few boxes. And I have another crate, guys. I think I've learned a thing or two about opening up crates, but look at this really quick. They put bacon, K-Beacon. Like, really? Bacon. Who doesn't know bacon and love bacon? That's just funny. So I'm not sure what everything is, but I'm gonna unbox everything so that way we can see what all the components are. Ooh. Okay, so this is a bunch of DTF inks. We got some, I guess, filter systems, a whole bunch of inks, and not sure what everything else is on the inside. We got the powder. So I'm gonna sit this one to the side and get to the next box. Okay, so right off the bat, I know this is the oven. This is the DTF oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this upstairs, get it out the box. And it's not even heavy, thank God. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this upstairs. So I'm just unboxing everything else, and then I'm gonna tell you everything I have once I get it upstairs. And now we have come to the meat and potatoes of it all. The Prestige A3 Plus. Okay, so we're getting ready to unbox this one, or uncrate it, I should say. Alright, so just so you can see up close the type of latches that it comes with so you can be prepared, you do have to pry under this part and you have to lift them up. As you can see, you have to lift each latch up, and it is not that easy because as you can see, it's flush. They are like smashed in. So if I didn't have this pry bar or crowbar, whatever you call it, to like try to pry under here, I wouldn't be able to get in here. So just be prepared when you get it that you do have to have something to be able to lift the latches up. Okay. If you don't get the latches up straight, it's so hard to get it off. Okay, I finally got it open, y'all. Here we go, the manual. Okay, this is the tray. We got a whole bunch of cartridges. Gonna move that out the way. Looks really, really well protected, And here is the baby, the beauty. It's sitting down there in the crate, well protected. So let's take it out and take it upstairs. Hopefully I should be able to get it out with no problem. I'm gonna remove the sides to give me some wiggle room to lift it out. And let's see how much weight. Okay, not bad. Gotta slide it towards me. All right, gotta get this up the stairs. Okay guys, so I got everything upstairs. Look at everything that my package comes with. I have the Prestige A3 Plus with the Phoenix curing oven, with the air purifier. Of course, it comes with all these ink. It comes with all the paper. Guys, I'm going to break down everything for you. I'm going to finish unpackaging it. But guess what? You're probably wondering, if you've never heard of Prestige, it comes from All American Print Supply, but they have now partnered with none other than Heat Transfer Warehouse, and you can get it directly from Heat Transfer Warehouse. How about that? So big shout out for Heat Transfer Warehouse. Now being partnered with them, with one of the best companies around. First of all, y'all already know, some of you may know that I already had the Pro Color DTF. It did not work out. First of all, this looks way better than that one, okay? So it's the same size. The only difference was with the other one I had the roll. I had the A3 Plus R. So they do have the A3 Plus R. They have the whole shaker system. You can get a bigger one. They have many different variations. So you can go to the website, use the link down below in the description box, and you can see which system best suits your needs for your space and for your business. So this one is perfect for me because I'm running out of space anyway until I move into a bigger space. I might be getting that shaker though, because that's a big money maker. Doing DTF prints is a big deal now, where you can be able to print your own transfers and you can apply it to any garment. But being able to sell transfers, that's a whole game changer. But in the meantime, we're going to get this set up. I'm going to set everything up, and then depending upon the time, because it's already late and I literally have to leave town tomorrow to go away again for a funeral, so I might just have to hold off on doing a test run. I'm going to try my best to get everything done as fast as I can, but if not, time I get back in town, you guys know I got you. Hopefully everything goes smooth, so let's jump right into it and let's get everything set up. So here's the powder that I have. These are the bottles of ink. Look how big this is. I mean, my other bottles of ink that came with my other one was like atrocious. I was like, really, what am I going to do with this? Once I make a few shirts, I'm out of ink. So they made sure to give me enough ink. So of course you have your black, your white, your yellow, magenta, and you have the magenta, and you have the cyan. This is gonna last for a good while. I have the power cord for the oven. They actually even send you like a bottle of alcohol, 99%, y'all. I know we was on a shortage when COVID happened, couldn't find 99%. They give you the cleaning solution as well. Love that. Give you the cleaning solution. Here is the foam swabs. So everything you need to keep the DTF printer running smoothly and keep it clean. So you have some swabs, you have some nozzle check film. I didn't get none of that with my other one. Alright, so this is the manual of operation. And I believe these are, I think these are filters. I'm assuming, oh yeah, so these must go in here, like the extra filters for the air purifier. So this is the DTF station for the air purifier. This is the front, your power switch. You definitely want to have one of these so that way you can stay safe when you're using these fumes inside of your home, especially if you don't have really good ventilation. This is going to help keep you protected. So you definitely need this. These are the smoke pipes. It's adjustable. So all you'll do is just put it in here and you're going to set it up. Now it comes with 2 pieces. So I'm assuming, depending upon where you have it located at, that you can add the extra pipe if you need it, because it will need to vent over the curing oven. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this part, and you'll have it. This will extend over to your oven, so that way it will suck up the fumes. So I'm just going to have just the one pipe on here for right now, and if I need, depending upon where I place it, then I'll go ahead and I'll attach the other pipe. But for right now, the one pipe should be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to maneuver this, and I'm going to bend and adjust it, because you want to make sure that wherever you have it placed at, it's going to be right over the top of the curing oven, so that way it can suck up all of those fumes. Alright, so I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up the actual DTF printer, and then we'll come back to the oven. Alright, so first, before I do anything, I'm going to take off this protective film over the acrylic window, because that's what allows you to see into the print head. There's some tape in here. I'm just going to remove all the tape. Make sure nothing else is in here in the way. Everything looks good. I'm going to close that for now and give you a full walk around. So this is the Prestige A3 Plus. This is your top view. And I'm going to set everything up in just a few minutes. It has the acrylic see-through top panel, cartridges. It has the tray that you put right here. So that way when your paper comes out, it can just land on the tray. It also has, mine doesn't have the roll, but mine has the feeder. You lift up like so, and you rest your paper right on there. So it lets you know the sizes of the paper that it can take. So it can take A4, letter, and A3 paper size. You have your thermostat or your buttons. I'm going to turn that on in just a few minutes. So you want to open this. You want to remove the little sponge that they have right here. And you want to remove your waste tank. This is going to be your waste tank, and then it has a waste tank tray as well. So you're going to take that out. You can close this back for now, and you're going to come around to the back. There's 2 screws located in the back of the machine. You'll just unscrew those and then screw them back in place with the waste tank holder, and then you'll put the clear container in that, and then you'll insert the tube in the hole and plug in your machine. Easy and simple. I'm going to set the tray in front. I'm going to now extend my tray for the paper. I'm going to turn on the far left button, the power button, right there. You'll know the printer is ready to print once the light stops flashing. So once this light stops flashing, then you'll know it's ready to print. Time you turn on the button, it's going to do an auto inspection, and once that stops flashing, then you'll know the printer is ready to print. So it stopped flashing. So now we're going to do a paper test to make sure it feeds the paper through correctly. So this is the paper again. I'm going to take out one of the films. It's a hot peel, but right now we're just using it to test, to make sure everything is set up correctly. So it lets you know that there's a matte side and a glossy side, and you're going to be always printing on the matte side. You're going to always print on the matte side. So you have one matte side and you have a shiny side. So this tray is to catch the paper once it comes through. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and insert this. You want to adjust your rollers to make sure it fits snug. So I'm just going to bring these in to the size of the paper that I have. And now what you want to do is you want to mash the third button. 1, 2, 3. You're going to mash the third button to make sure that it feeds all the way through correctly. Okay, so it fed through completely fine. So now I know I have everything set up correctly. Once you've completed the paper test to make sure it feeds all the way through and it comes through with no problem, now we can go ahead and set up the ink. So now I'm going to lift up the cover and I'm going to fill the ink. It has a little paper here for tips. I'm going to remove that. Everything is color coded. We're going to start with your cyan, magenta, white, black, and yellow. Please make sure you're putting the appropriate color in each bottle. Before you do your ink, you have to make sure that your waste tank ink is installed and you cut off that tie, which I already did, because you don't want the ink to get backed up. So we already have the waste tank in place, so now we can go ahead and fill the ink. So take your time when filling the bottles with the ink. Make sure you're putting in the correct colors. I put on gloves just so my hands wouldn't get messed up, but the bottles are big and open, so that way you can just pour the ink right in. And make sure you store your ink in a room temperature area. All the tanks are full, so now I'm going to go ahead and close that. So now before you can print, you need to help feed the ink through so that way you can get started. So you're going to take the syringes that they provided. You're going to take one out, and they come with these little orange little tips. You just want to put it right here on the tip of the syringe. And now you're going to take each of the cartridges out, and you're going to help guide the ink through. So I'm going to put it right here in the middle until you see the ink fill up the chamber. So I'm just going to pull to help feed that ink. There you go. And once it comes into the chamber, and I'm going to put on gloves. After you've done that, then you just want to insert it right back down in there. Then you're going to take it and you're going to dump it in the waste tank. And you're going to repeat this process for every color. So I'm just extracting the ink, pulling it through just enough so I can get that air flowing all the way through with no bubbles, and I'm dumping it in the back in the waste tank. Now what you want to do is you want to take this tube and you want to take the orange tip, insert it into here, and you want to make sure that there's no air bubbles. You want to clear all of the ink. And I'm just going to pull, get all the ink out. Sometimes if you hold it down, okay. Let's take that tube off. This is a little messy job. Alright, I'm going to insert it again, and I'm just going to pull. I want to extract all the waste, and as you can see, it's coming until there's no bubbles. And I don't have any bubbles, so I am good. You don't want air to go back in it, so I'm going to dump that in here. Make sure I'm in the right hole. Dump that in there. Just making sure. Yep. And now I'm going to put the tube back into the waste tank. Like so. That was easier than opening up the crate, right? And this time the whole process went so much smoother than my previous one. So now that we have the printer set up, we have our ink set up in place, ready to print. Now we have to go ahead and install the software. This whole process was so much easier and smoother this time. I didn't have any problems extracting the ink like I did with my previous ones. So I'm ready to print, but now I have to install the software. Once you purchase this, you'll receive an email with your activation code with the link to download the software. And then I'm going to come back and just show you the features of the oven. I won't be doing a test print in this video because it's already after midnight, guys, and I do have to get on the road in 24 hours. So again, once I get back, I'll be doing my first print, and I will make sure everything works smoothly. If you have any questions, you can drop them down below. And again, my affiliate link for Heat Transfer Warehouse will be down below in the description box. So that way you can check out the different various sizes that they do offer, because they do offer multiple size packages. Alright, so you can go ahead and check that out, and you can get ready to start your DTF journey. So now I'm going to go ahead and download the software, and then I'll come back for the oven. So you want to go to cadlink.com so you can download the software. You want to go to products. You want to go to Digital Factory. And then you want to go to free trial. And then you're going to download the software for the direct to film right here. So I had to download my software on my laptop because it wasn't working on my Mac. So it's downloading now. So I'm going to add in my activation code and get everything set up over here. You want to make sure that you're connected to the DTF printer while you're downloading the software. So in order to operate the air purifier, you're going to take your cord that comes with it and you're just going to plug it in right in here like so. You feel for it, just like that. Plug that in. Now I'm just going to turn it on. Even though I'm not using it right now, when you are using it, you want to make sure that it's actually over that vent. So you want to make sure it's completely covering that. So time you turn it on, the motor starts, and you can adjust this. You want to make sure that you have your smoke pipe adjusted to where the exhaust is going to be coming out so that way it can catch those fumes. So you definitely want to make sure that it's hovering directly over that hole on the oven. Okay, you want to make sure it's directly over that so that way you can catch all of the smoke and it goes right into here. And then you can come down here and you can adjust the speed of the motor. You can turn it up. Now, of course, it's not sucking anything, so maybe that's why it's not doing anything, but you will increase and decrease right here. So this is going to be your air purifier, and that's how you use it. Really simple and easy. And it does come with the replacements for the air purifier, so I'll figure out how to change all that out at a later date, but just know that it does come with like an extra filter. And now we can move on over to the Phoenix A3 curing oven. Power button is in the rear, so I'm just gonna... The oven is already set to default for 115 degrees Celsius. So it's going to go ahead and heat up to that for 120 seconds. So it says don't change it, so I'm going to leave it right there. That should be a good temperature to cure the film. So on the left hand side is the temperature setting, on the right hand side is your time. So it says when the temperature reaches the target temperature, then you put in your film. So I'm just going to move this out the way because it's not a drawer. I have to open it like so, and I can already feel that heat. So I'm going to open it. So all you would do is you would place it right here on the side. And as you can see, and I'm not going to place it down because it's hot and I don't actually have an image on here. But as you can see, it will fit the A3, the A4, 16 by 20. This is a really large bed, a really large oven. So all you would do is just lay your paper in there and then you would close it back. You would hit the timer. So once you get it started, then the alarm will sound once the time goes off. And then that's when you would open it up and take out your film. And I'm just noticing as well, right here, it has all the indications as well for your control. So even though it says it right here, it's displayed on the inside as well. And this is the whole system setup, the purifier with the Prestige Phoenix A3 curing oven. So as you can see, I just moved it to the rear. You can position it however you like as long as it's hovering over the exhaust vent. Let me know what you guys think. So this is the whole system, the whole setup. As you can see, it takes up pretty much my entire table. So I'll definitely have to find a place for it. So there you have it. Everything is completely set up. I downloaded the software. I unboxed it with no problems. I did the ink with no problems. I showed you the specs for the oven. I set up the entire purifier. So if you're going to invest in a DTF printer, I highly recommend, I strongly advise you to go ahead and invest in the air purifier as well, because you definitely want to stay safe at all times. You don't want those fumes getting out in your house. This can definitely help prevent. I'm not sure if it's going going to do everything. I will be giving you a more updated view, but it is definitely a bonus to get it so that way you can take all the precautions, all the safety measures to ensure that you're being completely safe with all the fumes in your house. So once I get back in town, guys, I am going to be going full steam ahead. So I'm going to be showing you how to apply it, how to use this machine. I'm going to be taking full advantage of it. I'm going to be answering all your questions, and I'm going to be giving you a more in-depth review. So again, you can now get this whole entire system, this whole bundle deal on heattransferwarehouse.com. The link is down below in the description box as always. So why would you want to invest in a direct-to-film printer? Why would you want to spend the money and get that? Why would you want to incorporate this into your business? Some say direct-to-film is so much maintenance, right? But DTG is maintenance as well. So is the white toner. So is the sublimation printer. It's definitely maintenance. You definitely have to keep it up. You definitely have to keep it clean. You have to make sure the ink is flowing properly. But a DTG printer is maintenance as well. You have to shake the inks pretty much every day. So no matter what equipment you have, there's going to be some maintenance. But the benefit and the bonus of a DTF allows you to print on so many different fabrics and garments without limitations. With sublimation, you can only print on 65% polyester or higher, and you can only print on lights. With inkjet transfers, you have to worry about light and darks. You know, with vinyl, you have to worry about cutting out the different colors and layering. This will allow you to take out all of that, to eliminate the middleman, to eliminate cutting and weaving, to eliminate worrying about if you have the right fabrics. You can literally print full color images at home on any fabric. Cottons, polyester, tri-blends, cotton poly blends, you name it. Direct-to-film allows you to print anything you want, limitless, at home with vibrant colors. So I'm going to be bringing you a lot of tutorials showing you how to use the system, how to use the printer, how to make it work for you and your business. I'm going to be answering all your questions. So now, no more hacks. Is it good for the money? Is it worth it? Is it a great investment for your business? All those questions I'm going to be answering. I'm going to be diving in deep because I cannot wait to get started. I really wanted to incorporate this in my business for a while now. So now I have it, and I'm going to share everything with you. So if you're interested in getting your own DTF printer, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my DTF journey. I'll answer all your questions. But if you've had your eye on this particular model, this particular brand for a while, because I know I have, and I've done the research, and I know it's a great machine. That I do know. But I am going to be doing my own testing, my own review, because, you know, watching other YouTube videos or hearing other people talk about it, it's not quite the same as you physically doing it yourself and seeing the results for yourself. So all of that is coming. But again, the affiliate link will be down below in the description box. You can get this bundle or various other ones from heattransferwarehouse.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, because once I get back, I got you. All right, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed until next time. Bye.